that you want, for all that you believe. It's right to fight for what we want, to live the way we please. As long as we have done our best, then no one can do more.
In mid-1994, a little over 20 years ago, I took part in a brave attempt to revive Doctor Who for the small screen. With some friends, a secret shoot was mounted to record a pilot episode for the BBC, the story you are about to see, featuring groundbreaking. Does this really say groundbreaking or terrible? Okay. Groundbreaking special effects and model work. The episode, entitled Time and Tide, contains, as I'm sure you will agree, some utterly superb production values. We were pioneers. Our vision for Doctor Who contained many elements of the modern show. We had a pre-credits title sequence, a Doctor weary of war and conflict, beset with survivor guilt, and even wearing a leather jacket, 11 years before Eccleston copied the idea. Alas, despite our bold efforts, the BBC responded in a typical manner, declaring our production amateurish and confusing, and the show was not picked up for production. I'll let you decide for yourselves whether the episode is as bad as the BBC claimed, or whether it is an astounding piece of dramatic television, as we have believed for all these years. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you with Time and Tide.
only there could have been another way. What the hell happened there? Is it always me that has to sort out these problems?
It must be. Sorry, I should think so too.
Research.
No excuse.
Yes, we're removed. So that disturbance is causing a ghost image.
What you want is not over there in Portsmouth, but here in Gosport. I was going to the Admiralty in Portsmouth to explain my findings concerning the craft.
So how was it discovered?
A frigate was completing a standard sweep of the Solent when it picked up a strange trace. An underwater team was sent out and they found this. Clearly it's nothing this planet could produce for another 300 years.
Professor Winton?
Please just call me Simon.
Simon, why did the Navy require civilians to do its research?
I'm not sure about that, but my researchers will prove that this is not just a spacecraft, it's a living entity.
But we should take a look at not only your findings, but the craft as well. You call this high security? Open to the public, and a damn golf course running through the middle of it.
The logic behind it is, why advertise?
Logic, as always, wins through. I still don't like it.
I thought you'd gone over the water, Professor.
Yes, I was going to, but I left some papers behind.
And what about you, sir?
Look at me. Listen to my words.
Sir, I must warn you that...
You have contacted Sir John Sudbury, Department C-19 of the Home Office. He has given me a full security clearance. That is all.
How on earth did you manage that?
I can assure you, Professor, Earth had nothing to do with it.
Everything seems to be in order, gentlemen. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Think nothing of it.
Problems. Every single member of the research team has suffered severe mental stress. Everyone except me, that is.
So what do you mean about the reports? Look at this.
Yes, the craft has a very high neutrino level. I never could understand why.
It must be what's causing the mental breakdowns in your
Why haven't you been affected?
I have discovered that I have a very high ESP level. Could that be the linking factor?
origins? I also have a high ESP level. We seem to be the only two that aren't affected by these time disturbances. To us, there's nothing more than a feeling of disorientation.
So, if we're both able to sense the disturbances...
That's it. Of course. I missed that. High neutrino level is going to be the final clue. The particles that travel at the speed of light.
Spare me the science lecture.
Travel at the speed of light, and what do you achieve? Time travel, of course. The craft is alive, and it's damaged. Time leakages have been caused by the increased neutrino level, which has actually been the craft's cry for help. We've both got a higher than normal ESP level. We felt the craft tried to contact us, or something like it. When it arrived here, something must have happened, because its internal repair systems isn't working. It's asking us for help. Where is the craft now?
It's down in the storage hold at the moment.
As this, Simon. The craft has some form of telepathy. Therefore, I think we must link minds with it to help make its repairs.
Very well then. You see that?
Right.
Trick, but strangely enough, my watch seemed to have gained several hours.
The craft must have had a tighter control on time than I first thought. The question is, how do you explain its disappearance to your boss?
want, for all that you believe. It's right to fight for what we want, to live the way we please. As long as we have done our best, then no one can do more. And life and love and happiness are well worth fighting for. They're well worth fighting for.
Thank you.